It was the last year of high school. Vine was a senior now. A senior. She excitedly jumped once, kicking her feet in the snow before taking a deep breath. She held onto her muffler, then looked up at the school. She couldn't wait to graduate and move abroad. Once she entered the school, she found a huge crowd in front of the notice board. She went straight over there as well. Every year, the students in your class changes. For example, if your year has 4 sections, the students will be swapped the next year within those 4 sections. Vine found her friends and immediately rose her hand to wave, but something was wrong. Their faces screamed terror as if they saw a ghost. She made a weird face and instead of asking them, she simply searched for her name in the list. She laughed when she realized what it was about. Were they kids? Being scared of a boy who was named a bad boy, someone dangerous and scary looking. Like, how scary looking a person could be. A student above all. However, she was glad she will be with her friends in the same class this year as well. So when everybody got their names and the bell rang, they all went to their classes. Wine was greeted by a hell lot of people on the way. Throughout different years, she had made a lot of friends. Due to her friendly nature, a whole lot of them respected her because she was always lending them notes, helping them in the seminars, and was always kind towards them. She was like a star of the school. What's going on? Luca asked a girl who sat on the floor hugging her knees. She was shaking, her eyes huge, terrified. Mia, they're fighting. He was bleeding, but the other one kept hitting him. Luca looked around. They were in the class. A lot of students had their focus on them now. He then knelt before the girl and asked gently, Luca, who is fighting and where? We should tell the professor. Mia immediately shook her head in fear. Then she looked up and it was like the blood drained out of her body when she saw a guy walked into the room. His footsteps were loud yet silent at the same time. A strange kind of terror fell over everyone. He quietly walked over to the lockers and removed his jacket. Mia was right. Luca saw bruises on his knuckles. But overall, the guy looked like just a regular student. Handsome, dangerous, but overall, normal. Luca stood up, but Mia held his hand and shook her head, telling him to stay out of it. Since his entrance, silence fell over. No one spoke or breathed too loudly without him even giving a command until she entered. One. Morning, everyone! She cheered loudly while waving. It was like a rainbow over a dark, cloudy sky. Lucas smiled. Mia stayed on the floor, and the rest of them stiff and awkward. Not even wine could bring them out of the zone. Wine. Huh? Her smile slightly dropped, then she looked at the guy everyone was looking at. Her heart, for a moment, skipped a beat, a kind which made her feel like she was falling from a great height with no safety on. His eyes, they were on her, head on the table, arms crossed, with those eyes, those dark black eyes. They were directly staring at her, trying to swallow her sunshine in that huge black hole. Wine. Oh, are you Jungkook? She walked up to him. The class shrieked. They genuinely cared for her. Every single of them. Jungkook sat up straight. That intensity in his eyes never reduced for one. Wine, don't be like that. Everyone is scared. She removed her muffler and suddenly started to wrap it around him once, then twice. Wine, you need to warm up. Your cold is infecting them. She whispered teasingly. Jungkook's eyes moved down to the red muffler around his neck, and when they moved up again, he found a guy dragging Wine away from there. Luca, you have no survival instincts, he whispered yelled, dragging her all the way to the other corner of the class. Wine, who looked lonely. Luca choked. Luca, who looked everything but lonely. Lily, no, hey, Wine, look at me. I'm super serious right now. What do you do when someone offers you a candy? Wine, eat it. She deadpanned, and Lily almost cried before she earned a laugh from Wine. Wine, I was joking. I'm not a kid. And he's not as scary as you think he is. He looks normal. Luca could get a fever simply from how worried he was. This girl really needed some survival skills. Luca, I'm scared of having to walk alone outside from now on. Wine, stop overreacting. She rolled her eyes. Slowly the class settled down. She greeted everyone and they all relaxed. The class started, and as always, she was selected as the class president with Luca as the vice president. They were really good friends. I was also part of the students' council. The day went by as usual, but by the end of the day, a student from another class entered, announced that a boy named Jungkook was called in the principal's office, and so he left. He's getting suspended. Someone whispered. I told you I saw him hitting someone, Mia said to Luca, and Wine was quiet. Was he truly getting suspended? It didn't look like he cared though. When the day ended, the news spread fast. Two guys surely got into a fight this morning. Jungkook broke the nose of the other guy who was admitted in the hospital. His parents were now here calling in the disciplinary committee. No one knew what was going to happen now. Luca, anyways, you stay away from him, Ryan. He's not like others. He's dangerous. No need to get involved. Fine, fine. And if something happens, you're here, right? You'll fight for me. She teased, and Luca literally took a step back dramatically. Luca, the hell? No way in your dreams. Why am I getting beaten up for you? Went, and they all went home after she was done saying goodbye to 100 students. When the next day arrived and the school was as loud as ever, Hwan saw him. Jungkook, wrapped in the muffler she gave him. She found a scar on his neck she swore wasn't there yesterday. Their eyes met and Hwan stopped in her heels. It felt like every time she looked in those eyes, they were trying to swallow her whole. Something pulled her near him, and before she knew, she was 1 feet away from him. Hwan, did you get in another fight? Jungkook tilted his head. He was quite taller than her, and he had to bend a little to meet her eyes. Jungkook, and if I did? One grabbed his wrist and started dragging him away. The students watched wherever they passed by, and more than gossip, the worry spread. Jungkook let himself be dragged until they reached what looked like an infirmary. Why? Do you want to be expelled from the school that badly? That too in your last year? He took a seat while she softly undid his muffler and started to treat his wound. Jungkook sat there quietly. She was short, her arms were short like her. She stood quite near him, right in between his long legs as she applied the medicine. Jungkook's head was tilted upwards. His eyes never moved off her once. Jungkook, it doesn't matter if I don't graduate. One stopped and met his gaze. One. Why? He didn't reply, simply changed the topic. Jungkook, why did you bring me here? The friend of yours with brown hair. Did he not warn you to stay away from me? One, don't mind him. He's a little overprotective. Jungkook, so if I hurt you right now, will he come fight me? He suddenly grabbed Wine's wrist and she won't lie. It nearly dropped her heart. It was too sudden and truly scared her for a moment before she regained her composure. Wine, do you want to fight someone that badly? Jungkook suddenly pulled Wine closer until there was no space between them, and if he was testing how serious she was about her kindness, or was it all a mask? Jungkook, will you scream for him if I say yes? Wine pulled her hand back and slammed him across his cheek at that. And right in that moment, the door slammed open and Luca barged in. He saw it. He saw how close Wine was, saw Jungkook's grip on her, saw the slap, and lost his composure. He immediately marched over and pulled Wine back, grabbed Jungkook by the collar and slammed him against the wall. Jungkook didn't fight back. Luca, the hell do you think you're doing? Stay away from her. Wine, Luca, it's okay, let's go. She tried to pull him back, but he was too mad to even move from his place. Jungkook stayed calm, even after the slap, even after being pushed to the wall, but he lost it when Luca grabbed the muffler around his neck and tried to take it back. That was when he truly lost it. Jungkook pulled it back, suddenly his fighting instincts were back in action mode. He grabbed Luca's wrist and jerked him back. It was not a big movement, but in that moment, Luca truly realized the difference of power between the two. Wine, enough you two. We're going back. Wine grabbed Luca and dragged him out of there, somehow in a hurry. Luca, did I not tell you to stay away from him? Wine, and I told you I'm not a child. Thank you, but really, I don't need you telling me what to do. Luca took a deep breath. Luca, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, it just came out. Wine, he's not okay for you to be around. You saw it today. Wine, it's different. Something's wrong. Wine, feels like he did that on purpose. I mean, he made me mad on purpose saying some stupid bullshit, but his grip was really gentle and Luca, when he exhaled, he realized this was a lost case. Wine, and did you not say you're not never going to fight for me? Luca, idiot. Of course I would fight for you, because you do not have 1% of special awareness. Wine, go back to your class. She yelled, kicking him in the shin, earning a groan from him before he walked away, literally stumbling on his way, making her laugh. Once he was gone, Wine looked down at her hand. The exact hand she used to slap him. Why? Why did he not care about his graduation? Why would he appear with new scars? Did he like fighting that much? Then why? Why did he fight back when Luca attacked him? Why did he quietly take her slap? And why did he protect her muffler like his life depended on it? His eyes, those dark eyes which always seemed to be swallowing her, seemed too empty today. All she saw was void in them, but they were pretty, like every dangerous thing out there that's always out of reach. His touch was gentle, yet his words were rough, sharp like a blade cutting through. Just what was he trying to earn through it all? Wine closed her eyes and placed her palm against her cheek. Above all, why did she want to see him again? To be continued.